What if I told you the most valuable thing in the world isn't money? It isn't money. It isn't gold. It isn't real estate. The ultimate currency, the one thing you can never earn back once it's spent, is time. You can lose all your money and build a new fortune. You can lose a house and find a new home, but you can never get back a single wasted minute. This is the fundamental secret that separates the world's top performers from everyone else. They understand that every tick of the clock is a non-renewable resource. This isn't just a philosophical idea, it's a practical operating system for life. Most people trade their time directly for money. They clock in for a certain number of hours and receive a paycheck in return. This creates a direct link between their earnings and the hours they are alive. If they want to earn more, they believe they must work more hours. This thinking puts a hard ceiling on your potential. There are only 24 hours in a day, and you need to sleep and eat. This linear relationship between time and income is a trap. It keeps you running on a hamster wheel, always busy but never truly getting ahead. The rich broke this link long ago. They see time differently. They view it as an asset to be invested, not just spent. There's a myth that to become successful, you have to outwork everyone. You have to be the first one in the office and the last one to leave. You have to grind 100-hour weeks. This is the brute force approach. It's like trying to knock down a wall with your bare hands. It might work eventually, but you'll be exhausted and broken. The rich don't play this game. They play the game of leverage. Leverage is the art of getting more results with less effort. It's about finding the right tool to knock down that wall with a single, well-placed tap. Imagine a person who gets paid $20 an hour to move boxes. To double their income, they have to double their hours. This is linear thinking. Now imagine another person designing a better dolly or a small forklift. They invest time once, up front, to create a system. That system lets them or someone else move 10 times the boxes in the same hour. That is leverage. The wealthy are constantly looking for points of leverage. They ask, how can I get this result without my direct, continuous involvement? They think in terms of systems, not just hours. Start building assets that generate value independently of your time. Shift from working in the business to working on the business. Once you understand that time is your most valuable asset, the next logical step is to protect it fiercely. The rich do this by buying back their time. What does this mean? They use their money to delegate tasks that aren't the highest and best use of their time. They pay others to do things they could do themselves but choose not to. This isn't about being lazy, it's strategic. It frees your hours and mental energy for what moves the needle. Consider a simple example. An entrepreneur values her time at $500 per hour. That's what she earns when focused on high-level strategy, negotiating deals, creating new products. Now she needs 2 hours to clean her house. She could do it herself. But is that a good use of her time? No. She hires a cleaning service for $100. For $100, she buys back 2 hours. She invests those 2 hours at $500 per hour. She generates $1,000 in value. That's a 10 times return. This applies beyond cleaning, grocery shopping, meal preparation. They hire virtual assistants, personal chefs, drivers, house managers. Having free time is useless if you don't know how to use it effectively. This is where the tactical side of time management comes in. The world's most productive people don't just have more free time, they are masters of structuring the time they have. One of the most common techniques is time blocking. Instead of working from a long, chaotic to-do list, they schedule specific blocks of time on their calendar for their most important tasks. A time-blocked calendar might say something like 9 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock. Write proposal for Project X. This method works for several reasons. First, it forces you to be realistic about what you can accomplish in a day. Second, it protects your time from distractions. When someone asks you to do something, you can look at your calendar and say, I'm booked until 2 in the afternoon, but I can look at it then. It creates a commitment. Most importantly, it helps you focus on deep work. By dedicating a solid, uninterrupted block of time to a single, high-priority task, you can achieve a state of flow and produce much higher quality work. But how do they decide what gets a time block? They are ruthless about prioritization. They live by the Pareto principle. Finally, top performers manage their energy, not just their time. They schedule their most demanding creative tasks during their peak energy windows, often in the morning. They schedule breaks, workouts, naps, and treat sleep as a performance tool, managing physical and mental state as part of their system. All of this information can feel overwhelming. So let's make it simple. Let's focus on one actionable step you can take today to start thinking and acting like the world's best time managers. Your first assignment is to apply the 80-20 rule to your life. This isn't just a business concept. It's a law of nature that you can use to immediately improve your focus and reduce your stress. The core idea is simple. Identify the vital few and ignore the trivial many. On one side, make a list of all the things that cause you stress. On the other side, make a list of all the things that bring you happiness, success, and a feeling of accomplishment. Write down everything that comes to mind, big or small. This is your personal audit. Now look at both lists and circle the top 20% on each. Which 20% of the items on your stress list are causing 80% of your total anxiety? Is it one difficult client, a messy garage, arguing about politics with a relative? Which 20% of those activities are generating 80% of your joy and success? A morning workout, quality time with your kids, that one project you love? Here is your mission, and it is a simple two-part plan. First, create a stop-doing list. Take the top sources of your problems and find a way to eliminate them, automate them, or delegate them. Second, take the top sources of your positive results and schedule more of them. Start buying back your time, even in small increments. This simple exercise, if done honestly, can change the entire trajectory of your week, your month, and your life. It is the first step to mastering time. We've covered a lot of ground. We've seen that time, not money, is your most precious asset. The wealthy escape the time for money trap by using leverage. They build systems that work for them. They buy back hours by delegating low-value tasks. That frees their minds for what truly matters. Time blocking, ruthless prioritization, and managing your energy. These aren't secrets for an elite few. They're learnable. Say no to requests that don't align with your goals. Pay $10 for a delivery to save an hour. Block 30 minutes tomorrow morning. Distraction-free. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is how you use time. Every day you get a fresh bank of 24 hours. No one gets more or less. Invest your hours and your health, wealth, and happiness are shaped. Take control. Be intentional. Protect your focus ruthlessly. Follow and subscribe to Hidden Minds for more. Now go. Make the most of your time. It's all you have.